Hello, 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 and happy Tuesday to all of my Aquariuses. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your weekly reading. This is for September 1st through Tuesday, September the 8th. I hope you all are having a wonderful day so far. Whatever time you see this, I hope that your day is going very, very well. Okay, Aquarius? All right, we're going to get right into your reading, Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. All right, Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my Aquarius, the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, also in areas of money and wealth, also in areas of spirituality and where they need to take action, also in areas of emotions and creativity. What information do we have for our Aquariuses? All right, Aquarius, as we know, a lot of things are happening right now. Like your ruling planets, plural, are retrograde right now. And so I'll explain what that means in just a second. Let's finish shuffling these cards and let's get right into your reading. Let's get right into your reading. Then I'm also going to talk to you a little bit about what kind of stones you can purchase, whether they're online or from me or from wherever, but what stones you can purchase to get your chakras realigned if they are out of alignment. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Okay, let's put some things in order. It is a really, really happy day. It is a happy day. So Aquariuses, listen. You all are some fantastic people, and I know that you're fantastic people. But let's talk about Aquarius for just a second before I get into these cards. Aquariuses, let me remind you all of how fantastic you all are. You are very open-minded. You are humanitarians. You are very creative. You are very free-spirited people. You're also very intellectual, very progressive, very original, and independent, right? So I wanted to say that because what I'm looking at here is, okay, so I'm looking at the Ten of Swords, right? So I know that you all have been hurt in the past. The past could have been as recent as yesterday, but you all have been hurt in the past. But the wonderful thing about the Ten of Swords, and I mean the wonderful thing about the Ten of Swords, and whenever I see this card, we all know, let me see if I can get in a little closer here so you all can see. The wonderful thing about the Ten of Swords is even though you may have been stabbed in the back, you may have been hurt, all those wonderful things, the Ten of Swords also represents a turning point in your life. This also represents enlightenment in your life. So, we have to find the silver lining in everything. So although you've been hurt, those people actually cut themselves out of your life. So here's where you are right now. You're more guarded. You're just kind of being still and watching how things turn out, right? Because of things that have happened in your past. And right now, also, even the people that have walked away from you, their focus is on you. You may look back for a second, like in your mind, remembering some of the things that happened, but don't stay there too long, right? Remember I said that your ruling planets are retrograde right now. That's Saturn and also Uranus, right? And so when we talk about those two planets being retrograde, things are actually moving forward. Those planets are moving forward, but they're moving forward at a slower pace. And because we know that gives us time to sit down and really think about some things. So some things may have been crossing your mind right now. The planet Saturn deals with your character and then, being strengthened through trials. And so because you've gone through these things here, because you've gone through hurt, and it could have been a romantic love, it could have been a family. But anyway, love was attached to it. And it's not always romantic love. It could be platonic love. It could be just some level of love where a person really, really hurt you and you felt betrayed. But this is also an enlightenment period, right? This is a turning point for you. So that's how you have to see this. And so with the planets being retrograde, also Uranus deals with, you having progressive ideas and then sudden changes happening, wonderful changes happening. This is dealing with your inner freedom. So that's why I said, I think it was a previous reading when I talked about ascending higher, Aquarius, and ascending to your higher purpose in life. Because you may think about the people that have hurt you in the past, but it's only like a fleeting thought. You understand, Aquarius? It's only a fleeting thought. You may have looked at the people that walked away, but actually all this did was clear up more. See, okay, let's get in close. See the people that walked away? These people are no longer around you. So this is actually freed up space for the right energies to come into your life. And that's what I need you to see, Aquarius, okay? I really, really need you to see that and remember that, because we don't want you to start becoming, as a result of this behavior, as a result of people mistreating you, these swords cards right here, we don't want you to start allowing your chakras to become either underactive or overactive as it relates to your heart, right? Because then you can start to become stubborn. You can start to be a little inconsistent, a little unpredictable, a little impulsive, right, Aquarius? And so we don't want that to happen. So that's why it's so important for you to stay focused, stay laser focused, okay, Aquarius? Because first of all, we know that we just had a full moon. We just had a full moon. I hope most of you have charged up your crystals and your stones, and you're sleeping with them, you're carrying them around, and you're just drawing that good energy from your stones and your crystals. And I did videos on breathing your intentions onto your crystals and your stones once you cleanse them, right? Purify them with water. So you want to stay focused there. All right, then I'm also looking at the Three of Pentacles. This has to do with your money, right? So stay focused. For a lot of you, it's about your ventures, right? This is about teamwork, collaboration, synergy, right? For a lot of you, things are going well for you in the workplace. A lot of you, things are going well for you in the workplace. If you are an entrepreneur or business owners, things are going well for you. Multiple streams of income, things are just coming together, right? Lots of material gain for you. That is the Three of Pentacles. And then also let's look at the Six of Pentacles here. Let's see if we can get in close here. Six of Pentacles is again about money. This is about prosperity. This is about you being generous, right? Free flowing, giving and receiving. Things going very well in your life financially. So focus on the things that are going well in your life. And for some of you who are, who have gone, let's go back to these cards right here, these swords cards for a second. For some of you all who have gone through these things right here, where now your focus is solely on you, you came through this wiser and stronger. Remember when I say that when the planets are retrograde, they are not moving backwards. They are moving forward at a slower pace, right? So that gives you time to really think about a lot of things. And so for you, the thought process is primarily on, strengthening your character. During that time, this is about, again, you becoming wiser and smarter through all of this, right? As a result of the things that have happened to you in the past. All those things happened to you for a reason, Aquarius, okay? So I want you to know that, and it has actually made you a stronger, wiser person. And so you may be going through this or replaying things back in your mind, but as you're going through this, replaying them back in your mind, this has a lot to do with planets being retrograde, and you're remembering how it affected your heart and getting your heart chakras realigned. You're also gaining wisdom, extremely powerful, right? Those were lessons and blessings for you, Aquarius, right? And also we have the Queen of Cups. So what I like about the Queen of Cups is this is you being a very empathetic person, very tender-hearted person. You're emotionally aware of what's going on, right? Very compassionate person. And these are things that are happening with you right now, Aquarius. Things that are happening with you right now. So remember, these planets being retrograde play a huge part in what's happening, especially if it's your ruling planet that's retrograde and how it actually affects you. Again, Saturn and Uranus being retrograde. Saturn being retrograde until September 29th. So it's not that much longer. And then Uranus being retrograde until January 2021, January 1st to be exact, 2021. And so again, That is how you are. Uranus being retrograde is how you deal with sudden changes, major breakthroughs happening in your life. You dealing with progressive ideas, and you learning how to adapt to these wonderful changes. So remember I said when I started out and I was talking about this Ten of Swords, right? This is being a turning point in your life. It's a major, major, major turning point in your life. And so you can also start celebrating right now, actually, Aquarius. Yeah, I know what may have happened to you in the past may have been hurtful. However, some wonderful things are happening for you, breakthroughs, especially where in areas of money for you. Look, also, we have everything is fine. These are major arcanas, right? So this is the overall energy. Everything is fine. This is what I mean by turning point in your life. This is before I even pull these cards. I already knew. Turning point in your life, we have these planets that are retrograde. Your ruling planet in particular is retrograde. Your two planets, right? When I say Saturn and Uranus are retrograde. Also, moral justice is in your favor. So you really don't have anything to worry about. You've been putting out all this good energy, so you have nothing to worry about at all. Like I said, everything is fine. Then we have the Empress card. This is you. Perched up, looking fabulous. Just being the fabulous person that you are. Having nothing to worry about. Again, this is the Empress card. You have nothing to worry about at all, Aquarius. This is feeling really good about life. This is really about you feeling good about life in all areas of your life, right? Like I said, heart chakra. You may have been hurt in the past. You may be a little guarded, but the guarded is a smart thing because you have decided, you know what, I'm going to move differently this time. I'm moving forward, but I'm moving differently. I'm moving wiser this time. I'm taking my time. That's what this is about. I'm really, really taking my time. And so this is about you being in harmony with yourself and also being in harmony with everything else around you, the world, the elements, you being in harmony. So your heart chakra being right there at the center of your chest, right? Really just that space to connect the lower part of your chakras and the highest part of your chakras, right? And so you're just in a really good headspace. And listen, and for those of you who are if there are any restrictions in your life, they are self-imposed restrictions. This is for those people who are still coming through, because like I said before, Saturn being retrograde, don't give any more energy to people that have hurt you in the past. No more energy. Just let it go. Seriously, Aquarius, you have to let it go because you have so many wonderful things around you. And like I said, Saturn is only going to be retrograde for, today is the 1st. We have another 28 days. So just ride it out, Aquarius. This is where your character is being strengthened, and then, through your trials. So this is about you focusing on you. Again, everything is fine. Moral justice is in your favor. You have nothing to worry about. Then we also have the Empress card. So this is you right here. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So those people, listen, look at this, the Five of Wands. Those people that have hurt you, and it could have been someone who, fire sign, this Wands represents fire sign. It could have been, but they had some internal conflicts going on with them. Right? And because of their internal conflict, you allowed that in their internal conflict to cause internal conflict with you. Whether they were jealous, envious, whatever it was, it doesn't really matter. That's their internal conflict, right? Hopefully they burned the bridge with the fire that they are, the fire energy that they are, never to come back, because for you needed to see that. And it, like I said, it hurt you. It felt like knives and daggers being stabbed into you. However, Aquarius, it was also a turning point. It was also an enlightening period for you. So that's a wonderful thing, right? So people who have internal conflict, they actually nix themselves. You don't even have to worry about it because eventually they'll remove themselves from your life. So that's what I wanted you to see there. And then look at this. Look at this, the Knight of Wands. Let me see if we can get in like real close so we can really see this Knight of Wands, right? So actually, look, this person, okay. So see how regal this person looks, this person, because usually, the Knight of Wands represents a person who's ambitious, someone who's a risk taker, someone who's action oriented, right? That's how this person presented themselves to you, right? However, they were like a walking oxymoron, right? They had the gift of gab, but they were always bragging. They were self-assured, but they were vain. They were enthusiastic, but they made a lot of empty promises, right? This is how they presented themselves. But it was because of the internal conflict that they had, right? And so the reason why it was so difficult for you is because you can't wrap your head around the fact that, hold on, this fire sign, this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, me fanning my air sign, fanning the flames, we're supposed to be good together, right? We're supposed to be really, really good together. However, this person presented something else that they weren't. But the only reason why they were allowed to come into your life, Aquarius, and this is why I'm saying, you have to raise your vibrations, right? This is about you getting your heart chakra realigned. Is because there was an opening. Something was out of alignment. Either it was underactive for you or overactive. We're talking about your heart chakra, and they were allowed to sneak in. You all at some period were on the same frequency, right? You all were aligned at some period, right? At some point, and they were allowed to come in. And so, like I said, on the surface, they seemed like they were ambitious, a risk taker, and action oriented. And actually, if their chakras were aligned, they would be just that. But for you, they were, like I said, let me run it down again. They were a gift of gab, but they were always bragging. They were self-assured, but they were vain. They were self-assured, but very, very vain. They were enthusiastic, but they made a bunch of empty promises, right? And so nobody wants to waste their time with someone who's making a bunch of empty promises, right? So this is what I'm saying. Any restrictions because of the person that they presented themselves to be, in your mind, like I said, I know it may hurt for a lot of you. However, you can just shake these ropes off, remove this blindfold, and walk right on through this. It's all good for you, because not all Aries, Leo, and Sagittariuses are like that. We can get really, really deep and go, further into this. Again, if you all are interested in personal readings, and I've talked to quite a few of you, my number is 202-460-3205. This is both within the United States and outside the United States. I get calls from international calls from people using WhatsApp all the time. But yeah, we can get a whole lot deeper into this if you really, really want to, because like I said, I don't want you to assume that just because this person who had Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their chart did all these things with their inner conflict, that's the norm for an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It is not. This person has a lot of inner conflict, right? But like I said, moral justice in your favor. You were doing the right thing by them. But again, it's just what's going on with them, and that's not something that you can necessarily control, and you can't change that person. You have to again, ascend higher. Now you're enlightened. Now you know better. Now you are wiser. You are stronger because of those things. And like I said, your planets being retrograde, you're coming in for the home stretch. If you've been thinking about this for any length of time and the impact that it had and wanting that person to change, hey, you can't change that person. Don't even worry about it. Move forward, because not all fire signs are like this person, okay? Again, Saturn being retrograde, right? And so it actually influences a person's character, and that's the time where your character is strengthened, through your trials and your difficulties, right, Aquarius? So don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Also, we have the oracle cards, the Moonology oracle cards, right? So let's see what the oracle cards say. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus, right? So what that means is that moving forward from all of this, now you're focused on self. Now you're focused on, your business, your multiple streams of income, all these things coming in for you. Now it needs a practical plan. this person or these persons are no longer in your life. It's time to just buckle down, get very stable. This is where we're talking about the Taurus energy. You know, time to buckle down, get very, very stable and very clear about the intentions that you put out there in the universe, because those things are happening for you right now. We're talking about time being an illusion. Those things are happening for you right now. Like I said, everything is fine. Everything is fine. This is you, the Empress, right? This is you. Now, like I said, Empress attached to Venus, your heart. Okay, so your heart chakra, like I said, this is about you getting your heart chakra realigned, right? This is about you getting your heart chakra realigned, okay, Aquarius? And so when we talk about like different types of stones and crystals for you to get things realigned, the amethyst is a really, really good, let me make sure, okay, I have too big. Okay, this amethyst is really, really good for that, right? This will help you with your crown chakra. It's going to filter out any distractions so you can focus on the path ahead of you. And so that's what this energy from the amethyst is going to help you with, okay, Aquarius? Also, you know, and this is for my Aquarius sons. And if your moon is Aquarius, you know, you want to get some Larimar. That's and I don't have one with me right now. But that is a like a sea blue stone, but it's spelled Larimar, right? That helps you with your throat chakra. And so that intuitive energy is going to flow. It's going to flow for you. So you don't even have to worry about that. And matter of fact, the mantra that you would say for your throat chakra is, I express myself without inhibitions. Right? I express myself without inhibitions, right? And so that is very, very, very powerful. So again, it's okay to be guarded, protect yourself, because you had to come through a very rough time. But anything, like I said, because Saturn is retrograde right now, and that is one of your ruling planets, this is right now where your character is being strengthened, okay? This is where your character is being strengthened. Also, if your ascendant is in Aquarius, you can get some honey calcite, right? That's a transparent, pale yellow, and medium gold stone, right? That's going to help you with your root chakra, your solar plexus chakra, and also your third eye chakra. So, you know, there's quite a few stones and crystals that you can get, Aquarius, that's going to really, really help you through this time. It's really, really going to help you through this time. And so that's going to help you with any challenges that you have with change. Remember, I said things are going to happen for you abruptly, right? And so hold on for all the good stuff that's coming your way, you know. And like I said, you know, you may have been cruising along and thinking, okay, well, these things happen to me as it relates to a person hurting me. But just hold on. Hold on, Aquarius, because some wonderful things are happening for you. Let's also pull out these. These are the 7 energies oracle cards, right? So shout out to Colette Baron Reed on this. I think I follow her on YouTube. But yeah, you all go check her out. So if you see any of the cards here, and you I usually mention the creators or the authors for these cards. If they have a YouTube channel, please go follow them. Please go support them. They have some wonderful cards. Like I said, you all know that these are the Modern Witch cards, right, by Lisa Sterle. She's also on Instagram. I don't know all of her social media handles, but I know she's on Instagram. And then we have the Moonology cards here by Yasmin Bolin, right? So if Yasmin is on Instagram or any of the other social media sites, please, please, please go follow and support. But again, these are the 7 energies by Colette Baron Reed, right? So check her out. Let's see what we have here. Let's see, we can pull one more oracle card for you all. But like I said, Aquarius, wonderful things are happening for you, right? So what you don't want to do is allow someone who has, you know, who had inner conflict, who you thought may have been your twin flame, to disrupt your life. Here we have a burst of magic. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. A burst of magic, right? A burst of magic. So this is what I'm saying. So many wonderful things are happening for you, Aquarius. Just pay attention. Look around you. Look at how things are happening. Look how things are changing for you. Everything is aligned, happening wonderfully for you. Like this is about having an epiphany. This is about a sudden higher knowing. Having a sense and having a purpose. Just like knowing. This is what I was talking about before when I talked about, and I think it was the last reading when I talked about you ascending higher. Wow, Aquarius. Like I said, wonderful things are happening for you. Matter of fact, when I come in contact with a lot of Aquariuses, like I said, Aquariuses are stars, right? You all really don't need to do a whole lot to shine, except just stand there. And you shine brightest quite often in dark spaces, right? And so this is about ascending and recognizing the star in you. You don't have to do much, Aquarius. All you have to do is just stand there. People are drawn to your energy and people are drawn to your light, Aquarius. And so that's what you need to know. So any of these people that are conflicted, that have caused you internal conflict, and they have remove themselves from your life. Let me make sure I don't pull this down. They have removed themselves from your life. Let them just walk away. It's okay to watch them walk away. Don't go chasing after them. Don't do any of that, because you are just a star all by yourself. But like I said, your dreams need a practical plan, because things are taking off for you. I mean, those people that remove themselves from your life, great. I can say great for you, because I see in the cards what's happening in your life right now. And it may not feel like it because you're in it, but I also know which planets are retrograde that's affecting you right now. All these things that are happening around you. But again, a burst of magic, right? Raise your vibrations. Continue raising your vibrations, right? To that crown chakra level. First of all, realign your chakra, your heart chakra. Get that in alignment. Because again, it's connecting the lower regions and it's connecting the higher regions of your chakras. And so you want to get everything aligned all the way to your crown chakra, right? And I share with you what crystals and stones you can get for that to realign, primarily the amethyst. This right here, primarily the amethyst, right? This is for your crown chakra. You want to get everything in alignment, and you watch how things happen. Watch how things happen in your life. Financially, multiple streams of income, people giving you things, money flowing in and out of your life, just a wonderful time. And it's because you just have a good heart. You're an extremely compassionate person. Extremely compassionate person, right? You just want to see everybody win. You just want everybody to be happy around you, to be as happy and free flowing as you are, right? But that is what I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much. Today, again, is the first. Hit the reset button. Let's get it for the entire month, for this entire year, for the entire rest of your life, Aquarius, because you all are winning. I'm telling you, you are winning. All you have to do is take your eyes off of these people that hurt you in the past. Turn around. Don't look back. Okay, Aquarius? That's what I have for you. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.